Since I've gotten my 3D printer, there's been a lot of interest from friends and everything about it. People ask me a lot of questions about it, so I thought I'd do a quick little video. I do some things for fun, like this little marble machine, and this is just a little, you turn it. This doesn't work real well. It has a little bit, sometimes you can get it going, but it has a little bit too much play in this, so I should address that. But that's something I printed, and that took like 72 hours to print. I mean, things like this take a good bit of time to print. But I also use it a lot for work, and it solves a lot of problems. And here's the latest problem I addressed. Now, I use lighters in my vending machines, and I sell cigarettes in these vending machines. And it's a spiral vendor. The problem I have is I can't put a lighter in just like this because it's not wide enough. And what happens is you'll sell one lighter, one will fall down, and the other one can fall down too, that's behind it, that's not supposed to. So it was a problem at first, and I came up with something to address it, just to make it wider so I could sell them in there. So I'm going to show you the original way that I got these lighters ready. And this is just out of a Heineken case, and for some reason these things seem to keep on just popping up. I seem to have an endless supply of these for whatever reason. I've never really been able to figure out. But so what I do is I tear these dividers out, and I'm not going to tear it all apart, but normally I'm getting together a bunch of these, so I'll be doing like 20, 30 lighters at a time. So what I do is I just basically cut these things. Then I'm not going to cut them all up, but I kind of trim them here, trim them there a little bit, and kind of make them look like something reasonable. And then what I do is I take a hole punch, and I just punch a couple holes in it, like that. Then I take a zip tie, I'm sorry I have this back if I get this out of the way, out of the camera shot. And I just click it a few times. And I need a few more tools here. Then I take the lighter and I'll feed it down into there. Something like that, or the other way. Probably work better. Yeah, like that. And then I'll take it and I'll tighten it down, and then I trim off the zip tie. And now I've got one lighter ready to go in the machine, and that gives them enough width that it keeps them from falling down through. So that was the old way, and so it's very time consuming. So when you have to do up like 20, 30 lighters, you can see how much time that could take. That was just doing one. So I got my 3D printer, and here's the new way. Done. So that's the latest thing I've done with my 3D printer right there, is I print up these lighter holders, and I have my other printer over there working, printing up a bin. So what I'm going to do is put a bin on top of the cigarette machine, and then when these people get their lighters out, then they can just take this out, toss it in the bin, and I'll reuse them. So every time, so I won't do these at the shop anymore. I'll just take lighters with me to the location and just reuse these. It cost me about 20 cents to print that. So it was worth every penny to me. And if I can get these people trained to, put them in a bin, it'll be great. So that's the latest thing I did. So they're very handy around the shop. I mean, I print up all kinds of things and solve all kinds of problems like that, and that just happens to be the latest one. Thanks for watching.